Tuesday, we want to kick off the show with a few fun Mardi Gras facts. So did you know that Mardi Gras, which in French means Fat Tuesday, has been celebrated in New Orleans since the 1700s? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And the official colors of Mardi Gras are purple, gold, and green. Purple signifies justice, gold means power, and green stands for faith.
Yeah, the tradition of throwing items such as beads, plastic cups, and trinkets from the floats to parade goers dates all the way back to the Renaissance in Europe. In New Orleans, the first person to do so was a crew member dressed as Santa Claus in the 1880s.
And everyone loved it. No one was like, why are you throwing stuff? Please stop throwing stuff.
That's what Santa Claus does, just starts chucking things.
More than 500,000 king cakes are sold each year in New Orleans between January 6th, which is King's Day, and Fat Tuesday, and another 50,000 are shipped out of state via overnight couriers. That's a lot of king cakes.
That's a lot of king cakes and a lot of beads that go down this weekend.
Yes, and you know what time it is. We've compiled a list of 6 things you should know. And first up on our Fat Tuesday list, a Cincinnati, Ohio man has created nicotine-infused toothpicks designed to be used discreetly by adults.
Yeah, but there's a growing concern that kids will use them and end up with an addiction they don't want or need. Todd Dykes has more details.
At this smoke shop near UC's campus, nicotine toothpicks have made quite an impression.
We all kind of tried them because we were curious, you know what I mean? And the jury's not out yet. We may get them in, we may not. It really depends. But people like them.
Noah Meisberger says Puff Smoke recently got a sample of toothpicks that look like these. They were infused with nicotine, an addictive stimulant found in tobacco plants.
Toothpicks are just nice because, as far as I can tell, ease of use and speed.
The founder of Pixatine, Evan Grossman, says his company created the nicotine toothpick market 6 years ago.
This is for tobacco users to make a switch and make a change, or to get their nicotine where they normally couldn't.
Grossman is critical of competitors who make similar toothpicks that taste like candy, which may make teenagers think they're okay.
We want to make sure that the kids aren't using them. At a certain point, we also feel that parents and teachers should be educating their students and children and kids, you know, the youth, about the dangers of nicotine, just like they do the dangers of alcohol.
I talked to many tobacco enthusiasts who never heard of nicotine toothpicks. The same goes for anti-drug advocate Mary Haig, who agrees that educating kids is critical since kids can do things without anyone knowing.
Nobody knows because they're not aware of it. So if that is a new product or delivery method, then parents need to know, schools need to know.
What about nicotine gum? I just need to know, is that okay?
Apparently, but there's outrage over the toothpicks. So.
And was that picture of the toothpicks zoomed in? Because that looked like a pencil. So
yeah, they may just be really big toothpicks.
I'm out with the nicotine toothpicks. In our number 2 today, Taco Bell has teamed up with a Canadian resort to give visitors a chance to try the world's first ever slide-through window.
All the yes on this. Set up on the resort's snow tube track, visitors were invited to place their orders at the top of the hill. You know, you're seeing there, they're sliding down on their tube to pick up their complimentary meal at a takeout window at the bottom of the hill. How cool is that?
That's so fun.
If you didn't have to deal with the snow, it'd be a lot better. But
I had Taco Bell last night and it didn't look that cool.
No.
It didn't.
You didn't try to slide through the drive-thru on your tube?
And crying into my quesadilla.
I gotcha.
And number 3 on today's list, Amazon is putting more pressure on grocers by selling beauty products. The Wall Street Journal says Amazon plans to launch urban grocery stores that sell beauty products alongside food.
So this could be a direct threat to Kroger, Walmart, and Target. Amazon working to open stores in major cities by the end of the year.
Amazon, you can get anything at Amazon, so.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Literally anything you can find on there.
And our number 4, the movement to look and feel younger continues to be big business, but the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is cracking down.
Yeah, it issued a statement recently warning consumers against using plasma infusions from young blood donors, saying the purported anti-aging benefits do not exist.
Yes, and Meredith With has more of that in today's Health Minute.
Dubbed vampire plasma, companies were hawking the infusion treatments for thousands of dollars, claiming to treat a number of conditions. While the FDA strongly discourages consumers against falling for the fountain of youth claims, highlighting the risks involved, there are some treatments where a patient's own plasma is used, and those remain legal.
PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. It's essentially a treatment where we draw a patient's blood. We spin it down in a centrifuge here to isolate platelets and growth factors from the blood.
PRP started in orthopedics before other industries looked into how they could use it.
We sort of converted it over in the aesthetics industry to help promote collagen synthesis in the skin.
One popular treatment is the vampire facial, made famous by Kim Kardashian and social media.
Vampire facials or PRP facials, certainly people who are looking just to rejuvenate their skin.
And while the procedure is usually safe for people who do not have problems with blood clotting, make sure you do your homework. For today's Health Minute, I'm Meredith Wood.
I really don't like blood.
Yeah, less of that, more of the Taco Bell slide.
Yes. And our number 4 says Volvo will begin placing a speed limit on its vehicles in their efforts to end fatal accidents.
Yeah, now most vehicles can drive faster than 150 miles an hour, but Volvo says it will limit its cars from going faster than 112 miles an hour. Still plenty enough to get it done.
112 is pretty fast. Volvo CEO says the goal is to have no deaths or serious injuries in their vehicles by 2020. That's kind of crazy, but you don't need to go 150 anywhere.
It's it's a respectable goal, but yeah, 120. You don't even need to go 112 anywhere.
Thank you, Volvo, for keeping us safe.
That's right.
And last and sixth thing on our list, it's National Consumer Protection Week, and now more than ever, you should take action to protect your identity.
Meredith Wood shares ways to avoid getting defrauded or scammed.
Take action to protect yourself. The most recent data from 2017 shows scammers stole nearly $17 billion from U.S. consumers.
People still need to be on their toes. Online fraud in particular has increased.
Experts say there are 3 major scams to watch out for this year. The first, phony calls from the Social Security Administration. Caller ID will show you're getting a call from the government demanding you validate your Social Security number.
This is the kind of fraud that would work easily on, someone elderly who is depending on that money.
Second, a Netflix-themed phishing scam. Scammers impersonating the online streaming site and asking for your payment information. But don't take the bait.
Malware will download your personal information, and then they've got you. They can use that to steal money from you or to open new accounts in your name.
And third, tax refund theft. Fraudsters file taxes pretending to be you and steal your tax refund. To avoid becoming a victim, experts say check your online accounts daily, review your credit score every 4 months, and look for any red flags.
It helps you spread out the view of your credit life throughout the entire year, so it might give you a better opportunity to catch something.
And finally, shred documents containing your personal information. For Consumer Watch, I'm Meredith Wood.